Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? All right. Wow, you guys are lit out in here. Okay, I like it.
All right.
Got my heartbeat.
Let's get into it.
Okay,
All right.
let's listen to Josh.
Josh, welcome. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to be here.
Of course.
It's an honor to have you. All right, Josh, we're going to start out with some rapid fire questions, so get ready.
Okay,
it's
I'm
easy.
ready.
One word answers, however you want, just as fast as you want. I'm going to start. Ready?
Okay,
Morning
let's do
or
it.
nights?
Nights, easy.
Your favorite food?
Pancakes.
Song you can't stop listening to?
Cake by Juice WRLD.
The last person you texted?
Last thing I texted, what is the dress code for this event?
Favorite social media?
Gotta give it up to TikTok.
Favorite TikTok trend?
Wait, what was it?
Your favorite TikTok trend?
It is so loud. You guys are amazing. Wow. Favorite TikTok trend?
All right, guys. Please be quiet.
Okay, yeah.
We
let's
want to hear
listen
Josh, too. We want to hear Josh. Relax, please.
I don't have Annie with me.
Hey, you'll get the chance to meet him later, people. You'll get the chance.
Wow.
Thank you.
You'll
get the chance. All right, guys. Please.
You guys have some crazy messages on those phones.
Hey, we're glad
You guys-
he's here. We're glad he's here, but we want to get into this. We're glad he's here, guys. I promise. He's not going to do any of this stuff. All right. Please, guys.
All right,
chill.
you guys. All right.
Chill. We'll get into it.
All right, what was that next question?
Okay, so we would love to go from the beginning. So could you talk to us a little bit about how your career started?
Yeah. Let's get into the start of the career real quick. So it all started. It all started with my sister. Shout out Olivia. She put me in a Musical.ly video, and I had a couple girls comment on it, and they were like, "Yo, you look cute," and I was kind of feeling myself. So I was like, "All right, dope." Then I went and I made my own account, and since then it's been craziness, as you can see.
So once you popped up a little bit, were you like, all right, this is going to be my career for the rest of my life?
Yeah, no. As soon as I started doing social media, I wanted to be what I did for the rest of my life, for sure.
All right, guys, please calm down. We're not going to be able to get into it if you don't calm down. Please calm down. Josh is winning rock, paper, scissors, so you guys need to calm down. Please, everyone, calm down.
Okay, so next question.
Getting glasses thrown at me and lollipops.
Please stop throwing stuff
you
on
guys.
stage. Please stop throwing stuff off stage.
Okay, so next question. What were your first videos like?
My first videos, a lot more like family, I think, involved. Like I had my brother, I had my sister in a bunch of videos. Realized that was doing well online. People were responding to it, getting more likes, getting more views and comments and everything. So yeah, love you guys too. It started off with family videos.
Guys, you
Okay,
guys
you guys-
almost hit him in
Yo,
the
you
head.
guys
Throw stuff
don't
on
have good aim, bruh. You guys have terrible aim.
Gabe and Lucia. Gabe and Lucia, can you hold on a second?
Yes.
Everybody, please take a step back. Please sit in your seats. Everyone take your seats. All right, back to you guys.
All right, Josh, let's get back into it. So, Josh, tell us about who you are, what you were before the life on stage, on the screen. Tell us about it. What was it like growing up?
I mean, yeah, I grew up in a really small town. I grew up in a town of 15,000 people, so wasn't a lot of social media going on. I think I was probably the only kid that was really starting it, but it was sports. I mean, I lived in Canada. It was hockey. Waking up playing hockey every morning, going to school after, and then after that, just going back out on the ice or playing lacrosse, high school sports. I was a big sports guy.
Okay, awesome. So, BBYO is based on a fraternity and sorority model, building strong connection within the group. So, you helped form a fraternity of your own, the Sway. We are all trying to build a global movement here. So, what advice can you give us about building something with your friends that can go global?
I mean, doing stuff with people you love is amazing, right? Like that, I always set out to be able to, whatever my job was, whatever I wanted to do for the rest of my life, I wanted to be able to bring the people I cared about along with me. So to be able to make content every day, live in a house with a bunch of my brothers was an unreal feeling. And I think, if anyone can do it, find those people around you that care about you and bring them along for the ride.
All right, Josh.
That's awesome.
I will after. I will.
All right, Josh. We talked about your past a little bit. Let's get into the present. We want to ask you about what's exciting, what's right now. We want to talk about the BFS podcast. How did you get connected to Dave Portnoy, and how did that all come to fruition?
No. Funny story. Actually, at the time there was some drama circulating the internet,
Was it around you?
Maybe I was involved in it somehow. Or associates of mine were involved in it. And it was trending all over Twitter. Dave ended up seeing it. He tweeted out about it, asking why are these dancers coming up on my feed? And then after that, my team reached out to his, asked to do a live stream. We went and explained the entire situation. We had good chemistry. He enjoyed the live stream. And I think right after that, we started the podcast.
How do you think it's going so far? Do you want to continue it, keep going in the future? What's the goal with the podcast?
The goal with the podcast, I think it was to touch into a different demo a little bit. With TikTok, definitely when I started, it was a very specific demo, dominant more in the females, and Barstool has more of that male audience. So I think it was trying to transition, get a little bit of both demos.
Do you think you've achieved your goal of getting the bigger demographics, the new demographics?
I think so. I think Barstool's helped a lot. I have a lot to owe to them. So shout out Dave, shout out Barstool, shout out all the Stoolies.
Awesome. So obviously you spend a lot of time on social media. So do you ever feel the pressure to be on all the time? And if you do, what do you do when you need to take a break from it and feel like yourself?
Yeah. Dang. I would say it's doing those things that I kind of talked about a little bit that remind me of home, or what I did when I was growing up as a kid at home. So it's going out on Monday nights, playing hockey and everything. It's just shutting off my phone, watching movies with the boys, just kind of hanging out.
Do you think you've been able to achieve that, just hanging with the boys a little bit? The girls are going crazy. They're loving you. I don't even know how you go out in public. How does it feel to just be able to relax a little bit, take some time off?
It feels amazing. I always love to be able to, chill, hang out. But then again, look at all these people here tonight going absolutely nuts.
They're loving you.
I love this too. There's nothing like this, right?
Hey, it's the best energy we got.
100%.
I hope you're loving it.
Definitely.
Okay, so.
All right, Josh. So what's something about you that everyone out here would be surprised about? Maybe something that's a little kept secret?
Shoot. Sorry. Shh. Everyone, shh. I didn't say that. I would say one thing people don't. I did dance lessons when I was a little kid. For 1 year. I did breakdancing. It did not pan out well. I'm not a good dancer whatsoever. I suck at dancing.
Hey, it happens to the best of us, but you're a pretty good dancer.
No, I'm not. Hey, Emma, what's up? I said hi. Hi, Emma.
Okay, so you've mentioned before that you see giving back to your community as a ethical responsibility. So which causes are you most invested in, and what should we know about them?
Yeah, I mean, one that was really big this past year was the Barstool Fund. Helping out Dave with that, I think, was an amazing experience, being able to give back to people that were struggling during COVID, especially small businesses. Being an entrepreneur and like being somebody that I think if I wasn't doing social media today, I probably would own a small business of myself. It was an amazing feeling to be able to give back to those people in New York.
All right, Josh, we talked about it a little bit backstage, but I want to talk about it again. How's that Sports High Scholarship Fund coming along? I heard you donated $48,000 to high schoolers to go to college. Can you talk about a little bit about that?
Yeah, that was me and Griffin, my buddy Griffin Johnson, actually. Shout out Griffin. Y'all know Griffin? Yeah? All right. No, yeah, so that was, shout out Griff. We both were able to give. I wish he was backstage. I don't think he's back there. But no, being able to both like give $20,000 to $10,000 scholarships to kids that are athletes going to college and can't afford it. I mean, it's a crazy feeling. It's a blessing to be in the position I am. And like I said, like if you're in that position to help, I feel like it's a moral right to do so.
Okay, so who'd you go in with your life for advice?
Wait, can you say that again? Sorry.
Yeah. Who in your life do you go to for advice?
Yeah. So I think when I was younger, I was a little bit of that kid that thought he knew everything, and that definitely got me into trouble sometimes. But I think it also gave me, some confidence. But I gotta say, my parents. I mean, growing up, you always are like, my parents don't know anything. You know what I mean? They always tell you stuff. You're like, yeah, right. But as I've grown up, I hear myself saying things my parents have said to me when I was younger, or realized their lessons were a lot more valuable than I ever thought. So I would say my mom and dad. Shout out them.
All right, Josh. You're clearly an entrepreneur. I mean, we all know about the Annie Energy. We know you got the production company with Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
We know you got the investment company. How do you determine what you want to invest in, and what's that process like?
Yeah, I mean, one big part of it is, listening to people like you guys, what you guys are interested in, what you guys like. But as being a TikToker, someone that's involved in social media, I got my finger on the pulse. You know what I mean? I'm in that zeitgeist, and being able to use that knowledge towards my investments helped me stay a part of the future constantly.
Do you have any advice for any of us out here looking to invest, get new things, get involved in new things?
Someone just threw their whole goddamn phone. You must have money. I'm gonna take that home now. That's mine. No, wait. What was your question? Oh, to make money. I mean, first of all, first thing would be don't throw away $1,000 phones on the stage. That's crazy if you're trying to make money.
I can agree with
right?
that statement.
Yeah.
We all agree.
Secondly, start small with your investments, right? Like, feel out what you want to invest in. If it's crypto, go put $5 or $10 or that morning coffee instead of going to Starbucks. Put that in. Start testing it out with that. But take it slow at the start and feel out where you want to go.
All right, Josh. BBYO empowers teens to think big, utilize the platforms we are provided with.
Yo, what is up? Baltimore. I don't know whose phone that is, but there you go.
All right, Josh. So we all know you blew up on Musical.ly, TikTok, that kind of stuff. But since it's so saturated with all these different types of creators, what was the secret to getting big for you?
Yeah, I think the big secret was the live streaming. I started off when it was Musical.ly and that transition into TikTok, and that's when the live streaming aspect was a little bit of a white space. Not a lot of people had tapped into it yet. So, yeah, I took advantage of that, was going live for 4 hours a day, slowly building up my audience. Over time, built a really engaging following, and then from there, like, just kept going and going. But I would say live streaming at the beginning really gave me my start.
Okay, awesome. And
I'm Melanie. Is it Melanie? Melanie. I said, close enough.
okay, so following up on what you just said, what advice would you give to someone who wants to build a career in this social media industry?
What would I say to someone that wants to build a career, you said?
Yeah, what advice would you give them?
Yeah, find something in social media that you're really passionate about. Don't just do it for like the money, or don't just do it for the the house, right? Do it because you love it. Do it because you want to make people laugh or whatever it is for you.
Right.
Wow, okay. Yeah.
He needs a beat.
Hey.
He needs a beat.
Yeah. Can you guys sing the lyrics? Do you think you guys know the lyrics? Wow. This is crazy. This is really crazy.
You want to perform tonight?
I don't think I've ever been out to an event that is as lively as you guys. So shout out you guys.
Get lit, BBYO.
Now I'm getting necklaces. You guys don't care about your personal belongings very much, do you?
All right, Josh. All right, everyone listen up. You'll want to hear this. Everyone listen up. So we got a few more questions to ask Josh ourselves, but you can now tweet at Josh Richards right now. All you need to do is tweet at the hashtag BBYO Ask Josh. It will be presented up on one of the screens up here. So at the end of this, you guys will be able to ask your own questions to Josh.
Let's go Toronto.
Hey, I saw some of the Canada girls wanting to shout out. You want to shout out the home country?
Yeah, I mean, anyone that's from Canada, anyone that's Toronto in here tonight, shout out you guys. You guys are amazing. That's you? What? Oh, you tweeted?
Yes, tweet at the hashtag BBYO Ask Josh. BBYO Ask Josh. Everyone do it, and your question might be displayed. It's
Sweet.
up there to the left and to the right.
Get your questions up there. Get your questions up there.
All right, Josh, let's get back into it a little bit.
All right, let's do it.
You just turned 20. What advice can you give to teens who face discrimination due to their age?
I mean, I think a lot of people look at being young as a disadvantage, but I look at it as an advantage. You're getting a head start on everyone else in the room, right? If you're the youngest person in that room, you know that you've done a lot to, I guess, prove yourself to get to be in there. You know what I mean? So yeah, I would just say don't ever feel like it's a disadvantage. No, it's an advantage. You're ahead of other people. Keep grinding, keep hustling. I think people love to see a little bit of like themselves in younger people when they're
Do you
doing
think
business.
you've taken advantage of your youth? Like, are you happy with what you've done with your youth?
100%. I mean, I'm not done yet, but I'm gonna keep
let's hope it
going.
keeps
You know what I
going.
mean?
Let's hope it keeps going.
Okay, so before going on to
Happy birthday.
the next question, it got here. I think it was for you. I'm almost sure it was for you.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're all wondering if Musically and TikTok had never happened, what would you be doing with your life right now?
I mean, I was always making like videos with my friends when I was younger. If that was when I was 12 years old, like going to the golf course with air horns, messing around, right? So I think
A little bit of elk in that?
Like, I mean, I was like 11, 12 doing that. So I think there was always a part of me that wanted to do content or make videos online. But I think it would have always been something that had been a little bit entrepreneurial, or at least I would have been my own boss. Like, I love being able to work for myself.
All right,
Awesome.
Josh. That's it for the questions we got. I think we're going to start showing up the BBYO Ask Josh questions. Again,
All right.
if you would like your question to be up there, tweet at hashtag BBYO Ask Josh right now.
All right, tweet your questions.
The following questions are coming from Twitter. Who's your celebrity crush?
Who's my celebrity crush? I gotta go right now with Coco Jones. Shout out Coco Jones. She's in the new Bel Air show, so if you're hearing this, Coco, DM me.
What was your first viral video?
My first viral video, I think it was a TikTok transition video, actually, or like a tutorial to doing a transition. I like threw a hoodie, and when the hoodie landed on the ground, I was in the hoodie, if that makes sense. You remember that? You remember that video? Okay. Yeah, so it was like a tutorial on how to do that, but that would be biggest video.
Who's your mentor? Who's someone you look up to?
I would say the person I look up to the most, probably, I mean, I really aspire to be a lot like Mark Wahlberg. Doing the production company with him, that was picked out for a reason. I mean, I've always looked up to his career, how he's transitioned from Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch to the Calvin Klein model to the actor to the investor and entrepreneur. I think it's incredible.
Can you talk to us a little bit more about the company with Mark? What are the goals for the future?
Yeah, the production company with Mark. I mean, we're making content really for Gen Z and mixing the two worlds, the two demographics between mine and Mark's. We're gonna have a lot of really, really cool projects coming. It's gonna be wicked.
I think that phone might be shattered.
I think that phone broke, so yeah.
They're going crazy for you every time you stop.
I know, it's nuts. Hey, Molly.
If you could have a conversation with anyone dead or alive, who would it be?
Wow, okay. Anyone dead or alive? I'm gonna go with. I had this. Yeah, I guess Juice WRLD. Yeah. I was gonna say I was either gonna go James Dean or Juice WRLD because that's what I did on the BFFs podcast. So, James Dean or Juice WRLD, both of them.
Any advice to teens who receive hate on social media?
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of different ways you can deal with it. My way, I just turn my phone off. I just turn off your phone. They can't really do anything to you anymore. It's pretty crazy. But also, I mean, when you go online, when you go on social, everyone's trying to tear you down. People are posting their highlight reels online, so don't compare yourself to someone's highlight reel. It's a silly thing to do. Live your life. Don't care what people say.
Do you think that was like the main thing you focused on was not letting others tear you down?
I mean, I started doing social media when I was 14 and I was in high school starting my freshman year, so I got a lot of slack for it, obviously, right? Being a freshman in a small town where social media wasn't a thing people did, they're gonna make fun of me, so I got made fun of a lot when I was younger. And then I think I just kind of like built resistance to it. I just kind of said like, hey, I don't care.
Kind of blocked them out?
Yeah, just block it out. Love you guys.
Is it difficult having your personal relationships on social media?
Oh, definitely. Hell yeah. You get thousands of people giving their opinion on your relationship all the time, but I think it's the same as it is when you post content about yourself or your own life. It gets a little evading, but you know what you're signing up for when you start social media, so you just need to have thick skin.
Who's your favorite creator?
Favorite creator? Is that the question?
Yep.
My favorite creator. I'm gonna say
Not one of the boys?
not one of the Sway Boys. Nah, no way. I'm gonna say I looked a lot up to Roman Atwood actually and Wolfie Raps when I was first starting off in social media. So Team Albo, if you guys know them, like Wolfie, and then yeah, Roman Atwood. Those guys.
Are you happy they came back onto YouTube? They're starting to grow in popularity again?
Oh, definitely. I love that. It's a nostalgic feeling. You know what I mean?
Are you still tuning into all their stuff?
Probably not as much as I used to, but that's just because I don't go on, I feel like my phone as much as I used to.
If you could go to any country, where would you go and why?
Oof. If I could go to any country in the world right now, I would have to say... Y'all are trying to influence my decision. I can't look over there. I'm gonna say the UK right now. I really want to go to the UK. I want to go to England.
You got the UK people over there?
Argentina? You want me to go to Argentina?
Yes, we
Argentina?
would love to have you there.
Should I go to Argentina?
Yeah, you should.
All right, that's next.
Definitely.
All right, Josh, one last question.
What? I can't hear y'all.
All right, Josh, one last question.
All right, let's do it.
What good do you hope your popularity can do in the world?
I hope I can inspire people to choose a different path. I mean, I was always told when I was younger, it's going to be you go to high school, get good grades, go to college, pay off student loans, get a 9-to-5, work in an office. So I think it's that you can take a different path. There's so many different opportunities for you right now with social media and anything you can really dream of. So don't let people tell you how to live your life. Live your life for yourself.
All right, Josh. It's been lovely to have you.
Thanks for having me.
Unfortunately, our time is up.
All right.
Thank you
Well,
so much for coming.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming. BBYO, let's give Josh a warm goodbye.
All right. Should we do a little Instagram story to end it off, maybe? Throw you guys on there? Okay.